For those of you just logging in, please open up the chat box and vent, and I'll post the link again, the waypoint, in guild chat for you. If you will go to that Darkwind waypoint and run south and stack on Nyland's yellow commander badge, I will come out and port you guys in.
Fate, I'm not going to be in game, is that okay?
Okay. If you are in game, you do need to come where we're at, but if you're not able to get in game and you're only able to be in vent, that's okay. It's interesting standing here at this window. You can actually watch players out there. There's somebody killing a fire thing and then they just fell off into the water.
Oh, thank goodness I didn't sleep through it.
Their name is Problematic End. That's funny.
I do wonder if they will use the guild place in the expansion.
Oh yeah, we'll have a real guild hall then.
Oh yeah, that's true. They are putting in guild halls. That's cool.
Yep. So anyone who is in game, I understand the person that cannot be in game, that's fine. But anyone who is in game needs to come to the Darkwind waypoint now and run south and stack on Nyland's tag. It is required to be here. Besides, you don't want to miss out on the guild banquet. We've got a banquet in here with a keg and fireworks and all kinds of fun stuff.
I literally woke up on the couch all drowsy-eyed and my eyes popped open and I was like, meeting!
Wow.
I'm glad I didn't sleep through it. I was afraid I did.
Nope, you're on time. I can go ahead and pop out and make a portal for those of you who are here already, and then some mesmers can go and get people that are stragglers. We don't have everybody here yet.
Where are we meeting? I just got back.
The Darkwind waypoint, and Scootaloo just linked it in guild chat. You're going to go south from that waypoint and stack on Nyland's yellow commander tag. Then I'm going to pop out and port everybody into our unofficial guild hall.
If somehow you port here and you cannot see our gold tags, let us know so we can party you and let you leap across to our instance.
Alright, I'm going to drop a portal now for the first batch, so get ready. Grab that portal. And this is our unofficial guild hall. Feel free to help yourself to the refreshments and fireworks. And for those of you who are still making your way to the Darkwind waypoint, just let us know when you're ready for a port. Yeah, this is actually an abandoned inquest base. They were spying on the town below because they heard that the town had learned to tame the elementals and were using them for work. So they wanted to find out what their secrets were. There's another room in the town where they've got some machinery and things, but well, that's why there's a there's a window over there where you can look out at the town and watch them, but they can't see you. When they look up at that window, all they see is a stone wall. Alright, well thank you all for being here. I know everybody's busy on the weekend, and we really appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to come and spend an hour with us. We like to refer to this as our happy hour, not just because of the keg, but, you know, just the fun of being together. In addition to going to the Darkwind waypoint and running south to the town so we can port you in, it is required that you attend if you're able to be in game. But also we need everybody to click the chat button that is in Ventrilo. It's the third button down on the right. And this one opens up a chat box. So if you want to talk in the meeting, you can just type /raise in the chat box and we'll pass you the microphone. That way, you know, everybody can hear you and not talk over anybody. This is your meeting. I always like to tell people you have a voice. We want you to share your feelings and your suggestions, concerns, anything at all that you want to share with us. This is the time for that. Alright, we also have some announcements to make, and I do like to list links in that chat. If somebody could link for me the thread to the community meeting and karaoke event that's coming up on March 14th. And if somebody else could link the Team Fortress Classic Night that's on March 7th. Those are both community events that are coming up that are in the Buzz section on our forum. Thank you, Agathu. And yeah, I wanted to bring that up too. Some of you are getting a white screen on the forum. The forums are not actually down, but there is some kind of error that's causing people to get a white screen that lasts anywhere from 4 to 12 hours, and then it goes away. It's affecting many of us intermittently, but the forums are not actually down, because when I've had a white screen, Agatha says, well, the forum's working fine for me, and other people. So it is an intermittent problem. Zood is aware of it. He's our forum administrator, and he's been out of town, but he just started posting again a few hours ago, so he is home now, I believe. So hopefully he can get that fixed. Alright, so the community Team Fortress Classic Night, that's going to be on the 7th. Now, this is a blast. This is really the only time that Emperor Venom gets to play. Bless his heart. He's so busy, but he actually did come out and play with us in Guild Wars 2 at our community event, and that was fantastic. Hart did an amazing job of leading that. I want to thank everybody who participated and helped plan that event. Try to make it to the Team Fortress Classic Night if you can. That is getting back to our roots. That's what we started with. That was the very first game the Swarm played. If you don't have it, you can get it from Steam for $4.99. And if you cannot afford it, there are a limited number of games that Emperor Venom will make available each time we have this, and the guild will pay for it for you. So if you want the game, you want to participate, but you can't afford it, please let me or Emperor Venom know. We can get you a copy of the game at no cost to you. The guild will cover that for you. So it's a great time. It's a first-person shooter game. The graphics are not the best, but it is a blast, and we always have so much fun. So I encourage you, even if you can come out just for a short time, it's really nice at these community events just to get to kind of hang out and get to know people from other chapters. We tried to get people, some of the founding members, like Viper and Terminator, to come, and the people who made the guild, what it is today 15 years ago. And so you can get to hang out with them and get to know them, and it's really a lot of fun. Then on the following weekend, the 14th, it's going to be, we're going to have a community meeting with Emperor Venom, and during that meeting there will be awards and promotions, announcements, there will be updates from each of the chapters, and things like that. After the meeting is over, we will have our karaoke event. There is a poll up right now, so I want you to go and vote on your choice of theme for the karaoke event. There are some different choices, like 80s songs, Irish songs, I think Disney songs. There's a lot of different topics that you can post on for a theme, and help pick the theme. The theme is for the contest portion, and the way that works is members who participate in the contest will pick one song to sing that goes along with the theme, and they'll sing that, and then the prizes are awarded in each chapter by the chapter lords, and they're in game. Last time I gave 5 gold to each person who filled one of those. It's either most beautiful performance, most bedazzling performance, or most befuddled performance. So anybody could win. And last time we gave them 5 gold. I don't know what we'll do this time. But it's always a lot of fun. Even if you don't sing, come on out and support those who do. We don't ever pressure anybody to sing. After the contest portion is over, we have what we call open mic night, where people can just sing anything they want, as long as, it's within the Swarm language policy, of course, as far as the lyrics, as far as no cursing or, vulgarity or anything that's offensive, like racism or anything. So you can sing whatever you want, as many times as you want. I will stay up all night if you guys want to. We had one karaoke event that lasted like 8 or 9 hours, no lie, and we'll just stay up all night and have a big party. So you're more than welcome to come. But no, we're not charging anybody, Hellbrick. But I'm glad you kind of brought that up, because it is something that chapters in the past have done to raise money as a fundraiser for their chapter. They will say, for example, if Agatha will sing the Barbie Girl song, we will donate 100 gold, or whatever. And some chapters do that, and they'll put money up to get somebody to sing something, usually embarrassing. and as long as it's within the Swarm language policy, it's okay. So a lot of times the chapters do that. The way it works is when you show up at the event, I start a list. People let me know when they want to sing, and I add them to the list, and we just go down to that list. And then when everybody who has done a song for the contest wants to, then I start another list, and that is for open mic night, and you can get on the list as many times as you want. So it's going to be a fun night. I encourage everybody to attend, even if you don't sing. Any question about the community events coming up? Alright, I'm going to try to post a few Guild Wars 2 links. Okay, that one, the leadership links have been updated. If you need to contact any leader in Guild Wars 2, you can click that link, and there are links to all of them listed there. Also, in the Guild Wars 2 forum, this link goes to the Where's Nicer page. You can win gold for finding the picture that he takes. Nylan, you want to tell him a little bit more about that?
Sure. So that's exactly what it is. I find some place along the map, typically for somebody with a character level 20 or less. The last one was level 1, and it was actually devious but easy to find. And finally I found after several weeks, as a matter of fact. Any of the crew that found it here?
Yeah, I took them all there.
Yeah, where'd you find it?
One's on the picture. He's one in the picture. I was actually shown where City and Sanctum was by, I want to say, God, I'm horrible with names and voices in this, but Bayor. But running across the forums trying to get my post to become a, actual guild member, I ran across the picture. It's like, I know that.
Where was it? It was in City and Sanctum, right?
Yes, City and Sanctum, off to the right of the entrance, down on the ground level.
Very good, and you all will get 5 gold for that. That was excellent. I'm glad you did it as a party as well. I think it's easier to do it as a party personally. I'll put a post up again tomorrow of another location that I found that hard. It won't be as hard as that one, I think. I didn't realize that would be that hard. Anyway, so but however, since you have won, you all are not able to participate in the next round. Give somebody else a chance to find it. As usual, the KBKs give you all a running start, so usually like Thursday or so they can start hunting for it as well. And I warn you that usually the KBKs are pretty good at finding these things because they know maps pretty well. And once you find it, then you get your reward. The reward starts at 2 gold, and I keep popping it up as the weeks go by. Back to you.
Thank you, Nylan. That was a really fun game. Alright, I will wait and not link the lottery yet because let Agatha do that. The event lineup, and Nylan has a trivia question, which I think that may have been the link I posted, actually.
Oh, it might have been.
Yeah, it was.
Did someone
Well,
find
the
it?
event lineup you want to check out, and he puts a trivia question on there, and then if somebody answers it correctly, he lets me know, and they get a prize, a couple of gold, also in game. So you can make money just by reading the forums. Now both links are up there, the Where's Nicer and the event lineup. Also, Bayor's not able to be here. I want to post this. It's called Dinner in Guild Wars 2. This is based on the dinner and a movie thing, and we want everybody to post the recipes. I've got a new one I need to post on there. Post your recipes on that link that I just posted. And he goes through once a month and picks out 1 or 2 recipes, and he will announce when it's going to be a couple of weeks ahead, and tell you what the recipes are so everybody has a chance to get the ingredients. We all cook and eat at the same time while we're playing the game, and it's really fun. We've learned to make some really cool stuff. So some of us have had better results than others. My pumpkin roll didn't turn out very pretty, but it tasted good though. You're welcome to share photos of your successes or failures. Sinister Swarm t-shirts and hoodies are on sale. Pick out the one you want. There's instructions there to purchase it. The t-shirts are $25 plus shipping, and I believe the hoodies are somewhere around $40. They're very good quality. I would encourage you to order them a size larger than you normally do. They do tend to run small, and you pay for it on the PayPal button on the main page of the website, and then you email Venom giving him your size, your event name, your mailing information, and your PayPal name. So, and then he will ship it to you. They're really nice. I have a couple of t-shirts and a hoodie, very good quality, and they're very attractive, and it's good to get the Swarm's name out there. And you can post pictures of yourself wearing them on the forum too. They're also nice for when we have meetup. There are extended sizes available. They're not listed there, but just for a few dollars more, he can get larger sizes if you need them from the vendor. Next thing I'm going to post is the orientation clinic. We alternate an orientation clinic with a recruitment clinic. They're the first Sunday of the month at 10 a.m. Pacific, which is noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. And the purpose of these is the recruitment clinic is for anybody who's interested in learning to do recruiting, and anybody can come to the recruitment clinics. If you are interested at all, I encourage you to attend, especially if you are thinking of maybe being a herald or vice herald someday. Definitely want to come to the recruitment clinic. The orientation clinics are only open to Soldier B and above, but any Soldier B who is interested in learning how to do orientations, I encourage you to come. And if you are ever interested in possibly becoming a herald, vice herald, and or killer bee, taking on our responsibility in the community, you will be required to attend at least one orientation clinic. So if you have that in the back of your mind that someday you might want to do that, then I suggest you come and get that out of the way, because they're only every other month. So if you do find yourself in a position where you are on a killer bee quest and you have not attended one, you may have to wait a while in order to be able to finish your quest. So anyone just thinking ahead, definitely you want to come to that orientation clinic. Well, that's all I had. I'm going to let Agatha share the link for lottery when he talks about lottery, tripod, etc. But one other thing, Emperor Venom did update one of the policies this week on the forum, and it involves guesting. Some of you may not be aware, but you can actually guest people in Vent if you're doing a dungeon with them, or if they're, prospective member or something like that. And the way you do that is when they log in as a guest, they will be in the guest lobby, and a Killer Bee Arab will have to move them into the channel, and you'll put guesting and then their name in your comment, and you have to stay in the same channel with them. You have to make sure they know our Ventrilo policy and follow it. So you're responsible for them. And the change that's been made and amended is that people were not aware of this, but the guesting policy does not apply to ex-swarmers across the board. They were, at one time a member, and they gave up that benefit because, the Ventrilo server is not free. It's paid for our members as a benefit for our members. When someone leaves the community, they give up those benefits just like they do the forums and guild chat. So the guesting policy does not apply to them across the board. Now, it will be on a case-by-case basis, and a swarm lord will have to give approval for that. And, it's not that we're mad at anybody or anything like that, but they've proven that for one reason or another they're not a good fit here, and many times it's our Ventrilo policy that prompted them to leave. So just be aware of that if there is an ex-swarmer who wants to be guested in an event, it will need to get swarm lord approval, and that is the amendment that's been made to the policy on the forum. Alright, Agnew, passing to you.
Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm.
Alright, first of all, I'd like to remind everybody about our tripod, and make sure that everyone remembers, whenever you're logged in the game, make sure you log into Vent, even if you're just logging in to do something really quick. Please log into Vent while you're doing it, and make sure to we know that people need to use the quiet channel from time to time. That's fine, but when you can, please, be in the regular channels and conversing with everybody, so we can get to know you, you can get to know us. It's always better when there's people to talk to and to play with. So let's make sure that we're doing that as much as possible. If you can't be in the regular channel or one of the other channels doing an event or something, please make sure to use the guild chat in game to talk, and everyone should try to pay attention to the guild chat and respond to people if they say hail or they're taking off or whatever. Please try to make sure to respond to people so no one feels like they're being ignored. It's very important. Alright, there's the link for the lottery. It didn't run last week because we only had one person who bought tickets, but we've gotten quite a few this week, so we've gone ahead and ran it. And the winner of the first prize is Lurker Fox. Congratulations. And the winner of the second prize is Lillianth. Congratulations.
Congratulations! Woohoo!
Congrats. How's one?
Congratulations, guys.
I always like to, when someone's new to the Swarm, I like to buy them a ticket the first week they're here. And I guess Lillian, their ticket won because I bought them a ticket. Yay!
And so a new lottery begins starting tonight. So if anyone wishes to purchase tickets for the new lottery, they can do so. During the lottery, if only one person buys tickets, normally I'll just go ahead and roll it over to the next week. If it's one of the KBKs are up, if you're below a KBK, then I'll ask you if you want me to send you back the money or to just roll it over to the next week. It'll be up to you, and you can choose either option. Any questions about the lottery? Alright, I'll pass it back to Faye.
Thank you, and thanks to everybody who supported the lottery, because I think I mentioned it, but 1/4 of the lottery goes to support the Guild Bank, so we appreciate that. That is one of our biggest fundraisers other than Critty's farming night. And Critty, would you like to share about your farming night? To answer Toad's question, it's 40 silver for each ticket. It's 2 gold for 5 tickets, and you mail it in game to Agathu. The easiest way to do that is to pull up the guild tab with G, and then click on his name, right click, and say mail to. Alright, Critty was having trouble with her microphone, but farming night is on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Pacific, and she'll decide where we're farming depending on what the main level people are that are on. If it's like 80s and stuff, we'll go out to usually South and Cove or something like that, and we farm for an hour, and everything we get as far as mats, we send to Critty at the end of that hour. If you get like blues and greens items out there and stuff, you can break those down and you can use the luck and send her the mats. If you get I always send like the rare items. I don't break them down. I send them to her because she'll sell stuff and or break down stuff and deposit the money in the guild bank. So that is our really our main source of funding as far as prizes and things like that, and things for the guild. So we appreciate anybody coming out and supporting that. However, if you cannot be here on Tuesday nights, you can pick an hour that's good for you at your convenience and go out and farm for an hour and send what you get to Critty, and just tell her this is for Tuesday's night's farming event because I won't be able to make it, and that'll count towards it. As far as PvE, Bayor is not here tonight. He's doing some moving and his computer's not set up. He will be back by Monday. So he usually goes over PvE. I don't think we have any really big stuff as far as PvE. There were a few changes made in this last patch. One of the neat things is that you can now preview, it'll show you the dies that you don't have and let you preview them, so you know which ones you still need, and you can see what they look like on your armor and stuff too, so that's pretty neat. And if you keep up with some of the new stuff, they're coming up with new camera views and things like that. So they're constantly working on the game and improving the game, and we're all really excited about the Heart of Thorns expansion coming out soon. There's going to be a live demo available for play at PAX East in Boston, March 6th through 8th. If you live anywhere in that area, you know, go in there and you can actually try it out yourself. That's the first time there's going to be a live demo available to play and see what it's like. But we're really excited about the expansion. You know, there's so much to offer. There's a new heavy armor class Revenant that's got some really amazing abilities and stuff, and there's going to be a new mastery system, new PvP system, new World v World maps, a new zone in the Maguma Waste with new world, open world maps. There's going to be so much stuff. Guild halls. I can't even think of everything. There's just so much. So we're all really looking forward to that. Alright. That was me kind of filling in for Bayor. Up next is Ringo with recruitment.
Howdy, howdy, guys. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, that's one.
Yes, we can.
Okay, good. So I want to make sure I had to switch to my desktop. Earlier today I had a fall up in the shed with the baby goats and I sprained my ankle, so I've been moving around constantly trying to keep it propped up, so this is my final destination. Just want to make sure you guys could hear me. Okay, besides that, our recruitment drive, which I've been constantly bombarding you guys with in guild chat and shout box on the website begins tomorrow, and I have some exciting news. We added several prizes to the pot, and it's going to work a little bit different this time than it did the last recruitment drive back in November. Last November, our goal was 7 worker bees at the end of the recruitment drive. However, this time, and we threw a precursor into the pot and we raffled it off. However, this time, what we're doing is we are moving the goal up 1 to 8 members. If we recruit 8 members, I personally am throwing in a Crimson Greatsword skin into the raffle. If we make 9 worker bees at the end of the drive, we're going to throw in, on top of the Crimson Greatsword skin, also the Bloody Prince staff skin. And then if we recruit 10 people, we're throwing in a mace precursor. The precursor runs anywhere between 600 to 800 gold. The Bloody Prince skin runs anywhere between 230 to 250, and the Crimson at the moment runs about 80 gold. So if you can't use the skins, you can sell them for a good amount. Now, I don't want the prizes to be the focus of this recruitment drive. I want our focus to be growing the swarm. We need to realize, guys, if we don't recruit, the swarm dies. And one reason why we have people to play with, especially in the Guild Wars 2 chapter, and we have people to talk to, socialize, friends, is because of the hard work of people who go out and recruit. Now, we're supposed to recruit 24/7, not just during the recruitment drives. The recruitment drives are here to get us motivated and to give prizes. But I want our focus to be friendship, companionship, and having fun. That should be the main focus of recruitment, is to grow our family and to have fun with people. And if we don't recruit, the chapter dies. I don't want that to happen here. I want us to have fun. But we're not going to have fun if we don't recruit, because we won't have people to play with. So with that said, go on the website. I just updated the thread. Go on the website, check the recruitment drive thread out, see what you can do. The recruitment drive starts tomorrow and it ends March 31st. We have a whole month. Go out there, let's get some newbies, guys. Let's go.
Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm. Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm.
Alright, Agathu is going to come get the rest of you in 30 seconds, so if you're waiting for a port in, this is our unofficial guild hall. There's not a doorway in here. We have to port you in. This is where we have our guild meetings every week usually, unless we notify you that it's going to be somewhere else. So you just go to the spot where he showed you and we port you in. Alright, World v. World. Kara isn't able to be here tonight. So I want to talk a little bit about World v. World, and then I'm going to turn it over to Toads. We actually had a community-wide World v. World event last week that was amazing. Emperor Venom came out and played with us, and we had a great time. Kara did a fantastic job, not only of leading the event, but in the days and weeks that led up to it, she was putting it up in the shout box every day, emailing people, PMing people, making sure we had commander's badges. She was building siege. She was crafting food. I mean, she was just doing everything, and she did an amazing job leading all the groups, you know, having squad-based tactics to go, you know, say Fate's group, go take this camp, I need scouts here, scouts there, and all the time she was doing that, she was also coordinating with the other battle commanders in TeamSpeak. So That's something that we do. We have everybody is, of course, required to be in Ventrilo, but the one who is leading the event also is in TeamSpeak, and it's very confusing. You try to listen to both conversations at once, but she does an amazing job of it. So kudos to Kara. Many thanks to her for leading that event, and I hope that we can do it again. It was actually Vic Knott's idea, and put him in touch with her to plan it. Unfortunately, Vic Knott was unable to be here due to a family emergency, but that emergency did end up okay by the next morning, so everything turned out all right, for those of you who may have been wondering. So, thanks to everybody who came out for that. If you have never tried World v. World, I strongly encourage you to try it. It's so much fun. And if you don't know anything about it, we will teach you. That's fine. We go out there on Mondays. We do it in the Edge of the Mist. We have Heritage Night. Now, each week is a different race. And, for example, if it is the Asuran night, then we will go to Radasum, and about 10 minutes early before it starts, and Nyland will video us doing some synchronized dancing and other emotes for a video he's making. You do have to have the race for that. However, after we do that filming, we go out into Edge of the Mist. Now, if you do not have the race that is for that night, don't let that stop you. We don't leave anybody out. You're more than welcome to come out on any race you have, and we run around for about an hour in the Edge of the Mist, and it's a blast. It's a great way to level up characters too. So don't worry if you're low level. And then Thursdays and Fridays are full out World v. World with Kara, so I encourage you to come out and experience that. And Toads is offered to help do some classes during the week and help people learn that are interested. So Toads, I'll let you tell a little bit about that.
Hello everyone. Also this week we have a new world to destroy, Aradon Terrace. They haven't really put up much of a fight, but actually looking right now they're fighting back. We are still fighting Ferguson Crossing, but they have given up against us. We've just demolished them for pretty much a month now. I have offered my services to train anyone. It's not really training, it's just showing them the ropes. If you're confused when you go out there, some of us are willing to go out there with you, just show you the ropes. You can look at the stats, you'll know what the stats are. I'll get you onto the TeamSpeak, so you can listen to the commanders if none of us are on, so you know what's going on. You won't be able to speak to the commanders, but you'll be able to hear what's going on any of the worlds. So you'll just be in touch. You'll know what's going on instead of silence. It helps. We're just going to try to give you guys more information. Also with the recruitment, I'm going to be pushing for more recruitment for more World versus World people, just so we can have more groups during the day. Just so we can start pushing so we can get higher ranking. That's it.
Thank you, Toads. And I do want to clarify one thing. The TeamSpeak is not for everyone. The people who run the TeamSpeak only want the leaders on there, and as far as the Swarm, we don't allow everyone to go in other voice servers. You have to be a certain rank, a killer beer up, usually unless you are a chapter officer, and then you're only allowed to go in the TeamSpeak while you're leading that event. We do have a Swarm policy against using other voice servers, so do want to clarify that.
Okay, so we're not allowed to listen?
No, you don't go into other voice servers. We do not encourage that at all, and the only people who go into the TeamSpeak are the people who are actually leading the event. And then like Cara did, they listen in TeamSpeak, and then they give us directions in Vent, and the rest of us are just in Vent and not in TeamSpeak. And that is per Venom. That is a policy for the whole Swarm.
I will take that back. I was misinformed. Sorry.
That's okay. You're just trying to help, and I appreciate you taking people out there and showing them the ropes. But that is a Swarm policy in all chapters as far as other voice servers. Just wanted to clarify, you're doing a great job helping out, and we appreciate you taking people out there and showing them the ropes, because it can be overwhelming if you've never been out there. You don't know where things are. You don't know what things are. You don't know how to use supply, or you don't know where to get supply, or things like that. Those are some of the things that Toads will teach you out there.
Well done otherwise. Well done otherwise.
Oh yeah, definitely well done. Alright, Ringo, you're on again. As far as promotions, Agatha, did you send Ringo the promotions? Yeah, I know the forums have been acting up for people, that's why I wasn't sure. Did you get the promotions, Ringo? Alright, Agatha, you want to go ahead and handle the promotions then?
Alright, so promotions for this week. We have one person being promoted to Worker Bee, and that is Vague. Congratulations. And then also Gun is ready for his Soldier Bee test.
Oh, looks like he's not here tonight.
Yeah. He's working, so we will have to set up a time with him to do his Soldier Bee test then.
And he gets out of doing it in front of everybody.
And if you are a Worker Bee and you need some help getting to Soldier Bee, let me know. If it's the post count that's holding you back, I can send you some links to help you get your post count up.
Oh, and Ringo is back.
Alright, Ringo. We have another special promotion tonight. Ringo, we have a special promotion tonight. Ringo is our herald, and he's been doing a fine job on his Killer Bee quest of getting the word out about the recruitment drive, getting posts made, getting third-party forums updated. He's been doing a lot of work on his Killer Bee quest. Plus, he's got certified for doing orientations, and he has done way more than the 5 needed to be promoted to Killer Bee. So tonight, it is with great pleasure that I promote Ringo to Killer Bee. Congratulations, Ringo.
Hail
Swarm.
Speed.
I'm crying. I'm crying here. I love you guys. Oh, through the bad week I've had, through the bad week I've had here at home, I want to say thank you guys. I love you.
Hey, you earned it.
I think you should get to do a maniacal laugh for a kitty song or something.
No, that's okay. I'm not in the mood to do a kitty song, and I don't want to scare anyone out of the channel with the laugh. I'll save the kitty song for karaoke night.
Also, I just realized that Tress is eligible for her Soldier Bee test.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, if you want to do it today, you gotta sit where I'm sitting. I'm up in the plat, in the hot seat.
Alright, Tress, are you ready for your Soldier Bee test?
I don't know what to expect. I mean, I've kind of looked it over. I can give it a go.
Okay.
Be afraid.
I am afraid.
No. Okay, it's not anything you have to memorize things for. It's an open book test, so you can go to the critical info section on the forum. First of all, is the forum working for you tonight?
It's working just fine, and I've actually got the critical info up. I just don't know what you're going to be asking me, so...
Okay, well, generally we ask questions from the ranks, the laws, the policies, maybe 1 or 2 from each. I'm going to start off, and then I'm going to pass to Agatha and let him ask you a question or 2, and then Nyland's going to finish up, and he can ask you a question or 2. And you're lucky because Bayor's not here. You would have got 2 more questions. But, alright, I'm going to start off easy. This is with the laws. My questions are going to cover the laws. Tell us what the 10th law of the swarm is and what it means to you.
Alright, as soon as it opens, wow. I should have kept that one open. I got some of them memorized. I don't know which one that I have in order. Let me try one more time.
By the way, these are timed. If you get them wrong, or you don't answer within 5 seconds, you're out.
There we go, finally got it to open. Okay, so the first one is respect. Second one is always heed community and chapter leaders. No chain of command is third. Fourth one is no trash talk. 5 is positive attitude. 6 is participate and contribute. 7 is utilize Ventrilo. 8 is support swarm activities and chapters. 9 is no spam. And 10 is honor above all else. These are wonderful laws. I think every guild should have these. And it really just minimizes bad apples, I guess, because there's always a bad apple in about every guild. This one I have not found any. This is what me and Slow were looking for, is just people that you want to have a great relationship with, friends, family. You guys are family. And respect is the biggest thing. Everybody is very friendly. These laws are just, everybody should live by these.
All right, thank you. That is very true. And what does honor above all else mean to you?
For an example, WVW was a wonderful example of honor above all else. No spawn camping, and I've been on the other side of spawn camping. I know what it's like to be picked on. I know what it's like, and it's not a good feeling. And even, hate to say it, but I've been on the other side too. I have picked on, I have spawn camped. I don't feel good doing it. And I appreciate being in a guild that sees that in the same way. And taking WVW completely out of it and just looking at honor above all else, if you live by that, you're going to feel so much better. There's that sense of wellness that you have, and just nobody is below you, but you feel like you're the king or the queen.
Great answer.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's a great answer.
You can probably tell I'm really nervous.
That's okay, and
I ramble.
That's okay. The soldiery test is designed to demonstrate that you understand who we are and what we stand for, and you absolutely do. So I'm going to go ahead and pass to Agatha. You're up next.
All right. If a train is headed from New York to L.A. at 500 miles an hour... Never mind. I just can never get the answer.
I want to stop it out.
What is the average flight velocity of a...
Okay, so what is the age policy of the Sinister Swarm?
18. However, there is an age policy limitation. Like if you're a family, if you have a daughter who wants to join, there is like a forgot the verbiage. Give me some exception, but it's like Terra. The website's not working for me. I gotta try loading a new. There's a form you gotta fill out, and it's like for 13 to 18, I believe. I mean, if that answers your question, I'll leave it as that. But
yeah, it's 13 to 17. 18 is an adult.
13 to 17, yes.
And it's not a form. It's just that they have to have a parent in the guild to be able to join.
And that makes sense. It really does. And I'm glad you guys do that, because I love the Swarm. Yeah, I have to reload the website every time in order for it to load, so I apologize if it takes a while.
That's okay. What is the process if you are going to go on an extended absence?
I'm pulling that up. I know you have to, at least from what I can remember, is get on the forums, go ahead and post, give information as to hey, I'm not going to be around for X amount of time, or if you don't have a time frame, just say, hey, this is what's going on. Try to be as informative and let you guys know, so that way you don't go, okay, where's Tress? Is she does she hate us? Not want to be in the guild anymore or whatever. So I just know that you guys want to be have that communication. And forums, I think, are the best way of doing it without having the website up for this one. You can always communicate it through Ventrilo, but forums are the more, preferred option, I believe.
Yes, exactly. And there's actually a vacation thread that you can go to post that you're going to be away, or you can post it in the chapter that your main chapter, if you'd rather post there. But yeah, that's exactly right. So Nylan, go ahead.
Alright, well I can't get on the forum still, so this is going to be a more general one, but if you've read them you'll be fine. It'll be a scenario. So you're playing in game, there's 3 or 4 other people in game, and the conversation turns into something that some subject you're uncomfortable with. So you ask the person if they will stop, and within a moment, after a minute or so, the conversation once again returns to the same subject. What do you do next?
It's a very good question. I've actually been in those situations, not with this guild, so don't worry, guys. But I've been in the situation. I know there's some awkward things, but it doesn't happen very often. Because just that's who I am. Doesn't really, a lot of things don't bother me. But I do know that if something is bothering you, and you've said it, hey, I appreciate if you would, refrain from talking about the subject. It's making me uncomfortable. The next thing I would do would be to get in contact with you, Agatha, or Fate, whether it be in a tell or hey, can I talk to you in another channel? Communication, I think.
I'll clarify it and say it's another soldier bee.
Oh, okay. If it's another soldier bee, then go to the next chain of command, which would then be a killer bee.
Excellent. Okay. So this is your soldier bee test, and assuming you're going to pass, I think you will, of course. And you have a friend who'd like to play along in the guild. How do you go about getting them in, or how do you go about getting them to play along to, just see if they like it?
I would direct them to the forums, because there's information that you can see about this guild prior to, putting in an application, see if it is a fit for that person. Obviously, if it's a friend, I'm going to know if they fit in or not.
Well, let's say they just want to run with you for a night, or run with the guild for a night, and see if they like it. And hint, this is in the this will be in the policies section of the web pages.
See if it'll load.
Yeah, she's having trouble getting the pages to load like you are, Nylan.
Yeah, that's if she could get it loaded. I'll make it even more direct and say, so they want a guest on the channel, and a guest in the game with our guild. How would you do that?
Referring to I'm not seeing it underneath policies. I can tell you what I would do.
Yeah, in general, how would you let somebody guest in the channel with us?
Well, I'm the type of person who would get in contact with someone who's, an officer in this guild, obviously. And normally I'd speak to Fate or Agatha, or even you, Nylan. I'd ask, I got a friend who would like to join us for guild meetings tonight. Is there anything that we need to do to get them in? Because I don't voluntarily give Ventrilo information out.
Okay. Well, and any KBK actually can help you with that. I'm always a fan of trying to let anybody who has an issue go to the lowest level so we don't kill Agatha and Fate with other stuff, because they have tons of things they do. So you can go and ask one, and that's a good answer for me. The other possibility is you could go ahead. It's totally okay to give them the tripod password. It's only going to put them into the guest lobby. And then you can find the KBK person, and we'll go up there and quick say hello to them, and then bring them into your channel with you. Anyway, and so yeah, that's good. And then we'll probably ask you to put their name in your comments so we know who's guesting them.
It's actually under rule number 7.
To utilize Ventrilo. Okay, let me take. Guest says a Ventrilo server is also a private and for Sinister Swarm use only. Any guild members of rank Soldier B or higher may invite a guest to use our Ventrilo for specific events or raids. However, visitors are only allowed to use Vent with Swarm supervision and need to follow the Swarm rules, especially related to respect, maturity, and language policies. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you're good. Alright, turn it back to Fate, I suppose.
Alright, well congratulations. Based on your answers, I do feel that you understand who we are and what we stand for. We love having you, by the way. You've been a perfect fit here, and we're excited to have you be a core guild member now, so congratulations on being promoted to Soldier B.
Hail Swarm, congrats.
Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm.
Alright, so at this time, does anybody have any questions or comments or suggestions or complaints or anything that you would like to share? Type /raise in the chat box and I will pass you the microphone. Nobody? Okay. Well, Nylan, do you have a trivia contest for us tonight?
Oh, yes, I do. I had it already.
Alright, well while Nylan is doing the trivia contest, and by the way you have to type in the chat box to answer, I'm going to go and take a screenshot and go to random.org and I'm going to pick some door prize winners.
Please remember, for the trivia contest it's only newbies, worker bees, and soldier bees that are eligible. You do have to type in the chat box, and you can only win once in a night.
Thank you. Okay, so first, I like to make these more fun. So the first trivia set of questions is actually a IQ test, and it is not related to the game and does not result in a, you can put anything you want in there, and you can actually guess if you want to. So the first is an IQ test for all of you, and KBKs can also participate on this one. Question number 1, how do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator? I posted in the Joe chat earlier. Thank you, Azure. Yes. Open the refrigerator and put the giraffe in and close the door. That's how you put a giraffe in the refrigerator. This was a test to see if you are capable of doing simple things and whether you try to do them in a complicated way. Okay, with that understood, how do you put an elephant in a refrigerator? Let somebody else think of it, Azure. Helbrecht, very good. That's right, because this is a question to see if you can understand the repercussions of your actions. First, take out the draft before you put in the elephant. Number 3, the Lion King is going to host an animal conference. All the animals are going to attend except one. Which animal is not going to attend? Taz got it. It's the elephant. Why? Because he's in the refrigerator. This was a test to see if you have short-term memory. Question 4. There's a river that you must cross, but it is inhabited by crocodiles. How do you solve that problem? Okay, Ezra, tell him. It's really not a problem at all, because all the crocodiles are at the Lion King meeting. This was a test to see if you learn from your mistakes. And by the way, more preschoolers than adults got these questions right. Okay, the actual test. Get your fingers ready for the real quiz. So, I don't think I've given this one before. Yeah, I know, I love that one too. I've got another couple for breaks in there that are not as long. So the next question. This is real. Get your fingers on your keyboard. Be ready to answer. It must be typed in chat. It must be done by somebody, Soldier B, Worker B, or Newbie. Killer Bees and Knights can give hints if they choose. However, you should be careful what the hints are that they provide. And the topic is outside references in the game of Guild Wars 2. I'm going to finish off this. This will be the last night that we'll do this topic. Then I'll switch to a different topic. So we'll have 3 questions that were Guild Wars 2 references, outside world things. And the first question is, the centaur-filled Harathi hinterlands bears a striking resemblance, in name at least, to Azeroth's, or more specifically Lordaeron's, Arathi Highlands. In what game will you find the Arathi Highlands? Arlessa wins. Very good. World of Warcraft. Okay, quick break. I'm going to give you a proverb and a saying completely rephrased, and you tell me what the proverb is. First one. Members of an avian species of identical plumage tend to congregate. Again, what proverb is that? Members of an avian species of identical plumage tend to congregate.
Oh, I know that one.
You can say it. This is not restricted. Anyone can say this one. This is not for a prize. This is for fun. And very good, Fate. Birds of a feather flock together.
Arlessa had it too.
Yeah, Arlessa got it. Very good. Okay. This next quiz question is for a prize. This is prize number 2 question. Again, outside references in Guild Wars 2. Moto the Azura and Princess Maya, 2 characters that are quite obviously referencing one of the giants of video gaming, Shigeru Miyamoto, are associated with which Tyrian activity? I'll repeat it. Moto the Asuran and Princess Maya are 2 characters quite obviously referencing one of the giants of video gaming, Shigeru Miyamoto. They're associated with which Tyrian activity? And to give you a... Oh, I think... Very good, Toads. That's right. The Super Adventure Box was a creation of Moto. It was a Super Adventure Box release. Alright, now to give you a break, another proverb. See if you can give me the saying or phrase for this one. Scintillate, scintillate, asteroid benefic. Scintillate, scintillate, asteroid benefic. Maybe I'll sing it to you. Scintillate, scintillate, asteroid benefic. Very good, Tez. Alright. Back to the one for the third one and the last one for a prize. Again, this will, I believe this will end. I might have. Yeah, no, this is the last one I got. Okay, ready? Also, the name of a skill in the original Guild Wars, Ride the Lightning, is a reference to Metallica's song album of the same name. Which profession can use the Ride the Lightning skill? Tress, you got it. You want one more proverb before I'm done? And you'll like this one. This is important, particularly in Guild Wars. Surveillance should precede saltation. I'm going to have to find a question just for Helbrecht that includes the answer wiffle ball.
Oh, I'm just copying what the other guy was doing. I thought it was fun.
Oh. Surveillance should precede saltation. Again, anybody can answer it. Exactly, Taz. Look before you jump. Or before you leap, either one. Congratulations to Arlessa, Toads, and Tress for getting the 3 correct answers in the trivia quest. I will send this over to Fate for your prizes, and I think it's Fate's turn for door prizes.
Thank you, Nylan, and thank you, everybody. That was really fun, Nylan. We enjoy your contests. They're always very entertaining as well as educational. Thanks for everybody who participated, and congratulations to our winners. While you guys were doing that, I was over on random.org. I take a screenshot of vent, and however many people are in vent, I put those numbers in the random.org number picker. But I don't, if it lands on, you know, a KBK rep, I'd roll again. And it's for only newbies to soldier bees. So I got 3 winners, and our winners will receive either, they're going to get either an 18-slot bag or a mini wasp pet, your choice. First winner is Lurker Fox. Congratulations. Would you like an 18-slot bag, or would you like a mini wasp pet?
I'll take the bag this time around.
Alrighty. Next winner is Toads. Congratulations, Toad.
Thank you.
Would you like a bag or a wasp?
Who's the newest person here?
I think Lillianth is the newest member, but I'm not sure who the newest one at the meeting is.
Go ahead and send her a wasp.
Alright, thank you.
I have a wasp in all 20 bags.
Okay, I made a note to send a wasp to Lillianth. And our third winner tonight, third and final door prize winner, which thank you all for being here, by the way, we appreciate you, is Critty. Congratulations. And she's not in vent anymore. She was when I did
She had to go. She had an emergency.
Oh,
She did
okay.
post that.
Well, I guess we'll just have to ask her later then if she wants a bag or a wasp then. Hope everything's okay. Alright, and thank you guys. That concludes our meeting for tonight. But don't go anywhere. We're going to do a guild mission.
Welcome to Honor. Become part of our ranks and battle alongside of us.